Okay, so it is Monday, lesson 1, subject verb diagram. This is the page that you want to look for, page number 15 in your packets. This is the very basic first step of being able to diagram a sentence, okay? So each sentence begins with a basic diagram. So you're going to be making these throughout our work this week. The 2 lines are just dividing the subject from the verb. Remember that the subject of your sentence is who or what the sentence is about, okay? Who is responsible for the action or the action upon an object. The helping verb, you just sang your little Jingle Bell song. Helping verbs, there are 23. I don't teach choir, ha 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 ha. And then you have your regular verbs, okay? What is the subject doing or state of being? What is this subject? So in English, the subject is often before the verb in a sentence. So the diagram looks that way as well. The subject coming first, divided before all of that verb action. Okay, what's important to remember here, if a word is capitalized in the sentence, you should capitalize it in the diagram. Or if it is not included, like a punctuation mark is not included, then don't put that in your sentence either, okay? So we're gonna practice, we're gonna label the part of speech of each word in a sentence before we even start doing any diagramming, okay? So let's look at our first sentence here. Mr. Richardson was clapping. Who or what is the subject about? This is Mr. Richardson, that's our subject. What was Mr. Richardson doing? Was clapping. So our sentence is divided between the subject and the verb, just like the little Schoolhouse Rock video you watched prior to this page. Let's keep going. Okay, page 16. This will be the first time that we are diagramming a sentence, and this page focuses simply on dividing the subject and the predicate. The subject, who or what the sentence is about, separated from your helping verbs and your main verbs, okay? So we're gonna practice diagramming each of these sentences, but first, label the part of speech of each word in the sentence before we even begin the diagramming. So the first one, Kyler Eugene fishes. Kyler Eugene fishes. This would be a name. So if you think about your parts of speech, we would label this a proper noun. Proper noun. Fishes, that's something that I do. That would be my verb. So when I diagram, I will say Kyler Eugene separate from fishes. Let's keep going. Birds were singing. Birds would be a common noun. Were comes to us from a little song, our helping verbs. Helping verb, singing, our action. So we are looking at our verb. So when we draw our horizontal line, we would say birds were singing. Feel free to pause and restart and pause and play at your own pace for these. Number 3, our choir's practicing. Are is a helping verb. Choirs, a plural, common noun. Practicing, verb. This is what we do. So, who or what is the sentence about? Let's think about that one for a second. Who or what is the sentence about? The choirs. What are they doing? They are practicing. Number 4. Jack's David should go. Jack's David. That would be a proper noun. We can tell with these capital letters. Should go. Should comes to us from our helping verbs, and go would be our verb. So if we diagram with our horizontal, we say Jax, David, should go. Number 5. Let's see if I can scooch this down. Number 5. Athletes have been exercising. Who or what is the sentence about? Your athletes, right? This would be your common noun. Have been exercising. In this case, we have 2 helpers. This is a verb phrase. Have been exercising. So when we diagram our sentence, divide your subject, who or what is the sentence about, from the action, have been exercising. Never should I ever misspell a word if it is right there provided for me. Exercising. All right, the last one on this page. Has James William been running? Who or what's the sentence about? It's about James, isn't it? All right, James William is our subject. But I missed a little one here. Has. Has would be your helper. Has been is a helper as well. Running, that's your verb. So when we diagram our sentence, subject on the left, James William has been running. Okay, the last page for today, Monday, subject-verb diagramming. This is where you can test yourself. So try doing them all before you see me fill in the answers. Rain was falling. Rain is a common noun. Was, helping verb, falling verb. Rain was falling. This is an important building block. It might seem kind of simple as you're getting to this page and doing the same thing, but we are building, okay? Are people leaving? Who or what's the subject? What is the sentence about? It is about people, right? Common noun. Are helping, are leaving. That is your helping verb and your verb. So when you take it to the diagram, subject on the left, people are leaving. Miss Callie Joe will be playing. Who or what's the sentence about right here? Miss Callie Joe is your proper noun. Will be helping, and action. So when you write your diagram on the left, you've got Miss Callie Joe will be playing. And that's it. Now, the bottom section is a look through your text for sentences that have a subject and helping verbs and main verbs, and you can put them in the space below. But just challenge yourself today as you dive into your independent reading book and meet your reading goals of 100 pages this week. If you can find sentences to see how authors are building their sentences in their works of literature. Nice job today.